My name's Carly and welcome to Thrifty Garage, where we do everyday repairs, how-tos, and reviews. And today I'm going to show you how to take this inexpensive tote and turn it into a quick, easy chick brooder. One of the things that we're most excited about having our own home again is being able to have our chickens back. We ordered our chicks back in January, and here we are 3 days from them being here, so it's time to get this ready for them. Carson was able to pick up this tote for under $30, and one of the great things about having the tote is it's actually going to be a place where we can store it when we don't have chicks. We'll be able to store all of our gear and equipment for them in the tote when we're done. The first thing we're going to need is a really sharp razor blade. I'm just going to take this razor blade and quickly cut out the top portion of this tote all the way around so that we can put a metal grate up here on top that we can attach things to, that we can see the chicks through, that allows airflow through, and most importantly doesn't start on fire when we have the heat lamp on it. Another thing that's super important to keep in mind, we went with this big tote because of the number of chicks we're going to have. It's really important that you're giving those chicks about 6 to 7 square inches per chick. Now we've got that out, I am going to attempt to cheat and pre-drill some holes for the zip ties. Now that we have the lid cut, we're going to measure how big we need to cut the hardware cloth. 32 by 17 and a half. Alright, now that we have the hardware cloth cut to the right size for the top of this, we are just going to quickly zip tie through those holes that I drilled earlier and make sure that this is secured to the top. I probably went a little overboard with the zip ties, but with us having young children and a dog in the house, I figured the more secure the top of this is, the better it will be for the chicks. So we have this done. Now all we need to do is put in the bedding and the food, and we are ready for babies. And just like that, we have a chick brooder all ready for our little babies that will be arriving hopefully in the next 5 days. They're due to hatch in 2 days and then ship out, so any time in that time frame. We have our water. I think we're gonna put a second water in. We have our food, but we are not gonna be putting the food in until the chicks get here. Another thing that we have is some electrolytes and some vitamins for them. We've always picked up our chicks locally, but because of the shortage that's happening, we decided to order them this time. I want to be prepared in case one of them arrives a little bit weaker than they should be. When they get here, we will also be putting a heat lamp onto this. Unfortunately, we thought we had a lamp. We just needed to get the light bulb for the inside, but once we've come home and looked around, we're going to have to go out and buy a heat lamp. But we have the lights ready for it. So yeah, we're all ready. If you want to see more content on this, our coop that Carson is currently building, or how we're going to be taking care of them, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching Thrifty Garage. Now that we have the lid cut, we're just going to measure how big we need to cut our hardware cloth. All right, and just like this, okay. Now I'm gonna go work, so you're gonna super speed this, right?